One day while driving the Hayashiko, I got this idea. I thought to myself, wait a sec, I'm absolutely gunning it right now. Then a silly thought popped into my head. What if I participate in the rally again, but using this shitbox, the van? Well, little did I know at the time that this little silly idea of mine would turn into over 5 hours of just painful suffering. And that pain and suffering is, of course, rally racing the van. Let me tell you right now, it was not easy and it was not fun. And I probably did something like 100 attempts or something crazy like that, maybe even more, hell, I don't know. And I only managed to finish the rally 4 times out of all of those attempts. That's how hard it was. But in the end, I did get a result that I was quite happy with. And now I'm even happier now that I get to share it with you guys. So come with me on this painful yet somewhat rewarding journey. This was it. I was ready to win the rally with the van. The only preparations I had done beforehand were that I placed everything so that if I fail, I can just quickly start again. I had not done any practice or anything like that beforehand, so this was gonna be the absolute first time. The first attempt was going pretty well at first. At this point, I expected the van to be very unstable and easy to flip. That was actually not the case. I mean, sure, it was easy to flip and stuff, but not as much as I thought. The handling wasn't even half bad, and I got up to speed pretty quickly. However, later on, this was proven to be a little too slow to actually win the rally. As I said, it was going well until it wasn't. I almost got to Grandma's house when the van decided to just flip over on itself, and that was that. There isn't really much to say about this run, other than that it was the first run that I actually finished. I believe this was the 3rd or 4th attempt that I made, and it was pretty similar to the first one. I took it pretty slowly in general. As I said, this was the 3rd or 4th attempt, so I didn't really know what the van was capable of yet, if that makes sense. But I did manage to finish it, however the time was nothing impressive. We made it! Oh my god, I did not expect to actually finish a round. It did take me a couple of tries though, but I did do it in the end. And my hands are so sweaty, damn.
Surprise, motherfucker!
Oh, and as always, the cops are here. God damn it.
Kerrottiinko siinä paketin takana, miten puhalluskokeessa toimitaan? No nyt taitaa tulla sen verta iso sakko, että taitaa olla parempi, että soitat äidille.
Okay, we got 10th place. Now that is not so bad considering that the winner Got a time of under 6 minutes, which is quite unusual, I have to say. Okay, we finished. God damn, my heart is racing. Alright, I'm excited to see what we're... Alright, I think that was better than the last run I finished. I at least hope so. There were very little mishaps. The only mishap that we had this time was the one near the end, but that's fine. That didn't really cost us any time. Alright, let's see what we got. 9th place. Well, it's definitely better than the last run, because the last run wouldn't even land me on this leaderboard. We got 6:13, which is actually not bad at all. I'm quite proud of that. We were exactly 15 seconds from winning the rally. I mean, we'll just have to keep on trying, I guess. Okay, that has got to be one of the most lucky wins I've ever had. Well, not win, but finish, I guess. Because we literally rolled onto the finish line. That is insane. I literally thought that that great run is just gonna go to waste, but it didn't. Well, we have a new PR again, coming in at 6:10. The previous one was 6:12. So, I mean, we are making progress. The thing is, though, that I highly doubt that I can get better than this. Because this time I really feel like I pushed both myself and the van to the absolute limit. It's probably possible, but I don't know if I can do it, that's the thing. I'm just gonna keep on trying. And that was where I decided to stop at day 1. That's right. I've been recording for 3.5 whole hours, and I just didn't want to do anymore. So I ended it there and continued the next morning. However, the first like 20 attempts were absolute garbage. I didn't even get to the Taris on those. I was pushing the van way above its limits, and I just crashed it every time. This was actually really frustrating because I was at it for probably like another hour before I actually felt like I started to make some progress that day. At one point I got so mad that I downloaded the God mode mod because I was just so fed up with dying all the time and having to relaunch the game. But then, after taking like a 20-minute break to reconsider my life and I just calm myself down, I decided to give it one last go, and I would not be doing any more after that. This is how it went. That was the first round I finished today. It's day 2 right now. I think I was able to finish the rally 3 times yesterday, and my best time was, I believe, 6:10. I really don't know if this is gonna be a new PR. I don't think so, but we'll see. We'll see. I said the same thing last time and it was a PR, so I mean, yeah. That was it. That was the last time, and I did manage to finish the rally. But the big question is it enough to win?
Tämän näköinen särkinen. Kai sinä tiedät, että kun poliisisetä tarjoaa pilliä suuhun, niin siihen pitää puhaltaa, eikä niin. Kyllähän se näistä verestä silmistä ja paskarihoista arvasin, että tästä tulee millä tuhoa.
Oh my god. Look at that. Look at that. We were if we would be 1.5 seconds quicker, which we definitely could have been, we would have won. 3rd place, man. Alright, it just keeps getting better and better. Now, I did say earlier in the video that if I would get a sub 6 minute time, then I will be happy and consider it a win. And what did we get? 5:59. So with that, I am deeming this challenge complete. I am honestly very happy with 3rd place, but I will keep this save game, and in the event that this video gets let's say 300 likes. I know it's steep, but I don't want to have to do this again. Trust me, if this video gets 300 likes, I will come back to the save game and race this thing until I get first place. That's a promise. But until then, this fine van is just gonna sit here waiting for the next adventure. If you thought this video was fun or maybe cool to watch or just nice as a background video, if you just liked it in general, make sure to let me know, alright? Press the like button. I'd also appreciate it if you'd subscribe. We are really close to 500 subs at the moment, so it would be very cool to reach that goal. Anyhow, thank you so much for watching, and see you in the next one. Bye.